Hey everybody, welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. It's Barbie here, and I'm participating um, in the Altered Index Card Challenge, and this is week one. It's titled Paper Dolls, and it's put on by Amanda over at Scrimping Mommy. You can find her on YouTube, and she also has a Facebook page. This is the group that I just recently joined, and I love it. All the girls on there seem to be really, really super duper nice and very helpful, and they're very creative, and I'm really excited about this group. So in my description, I will link Scrimping Mommy, Amanda on her YouTube, and some other things. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. So again, it's week one, and Amanda has labeled this paper dolls. So I hope you stick around. It's been a while since I've done a small collage. So I do Marguerite Miller's collages, with the prompts. And I don't know, sometimes when you're used to doing one or two things, it's kind of hard, at least it is for me, to have my mind shift to do something else. I don't know why. It's just how my mind works. But I want to thank everybody. Stick around. I want to thank all my new subscribers. I want to thank everybody that leaves the kindest and the best comments. So I appreciate you all. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you join and subscribe to me so you can see all that I'm doing. And I do have a Facebook page also. So make sure you look at my description. And if you're not sure where to find the description, it's underneath the title, and there's a little like a down mark. Just click on that, and then it opens up all of the text. And on there, I also put what supplies I use, where I get my books, yada, yada, yada. So, all right, let's start the challenge. So it's paper dolls. And what I did was I have a 1960, August 15th, 1960 Sears summer catalog. And I get a lot of my images for my collage work out of there. And I love all of the old advertising in these books. So I've clipped out this girl because she reminds me of summer. So I'm going to be using her. I also have a bird here that I've clipped out because it's spring. I want to incorporate, she's all decked out. Easter's just around the corner, so I thought I would use her. And then I have some flowers, and then I have, which I want to use as a background, a piece from a gardening book. And I have some sayings here also from red lead paper that I'm going to cut out and use. So my thought process is this. I know I'm toying with the idea. I'd like to leave maybe a little bit of index card to show, but I guess I really don't have to. I may take this down a little bit, but I want to create a border, a colorful border around here. So I took out my paints, my watercolors, and I always have a hard time getting these open, which I probably should have done before. So I kind of have to, I've bent my tip. These are the darndest things to get open, and I don't understand why. There we go. So I'm going to do a little, you see I've got my messy mat down. So I'm going to do a little watercoloring around the edges. And I'd like to, this has some blue here. I'd like to continue with some blue. And I'm just going to do a wash over this. And I'll probably blot a little just to get some of the, now remember, this isn't, get all my little hairs out of there. This isn't watercolor paper. So it's going to curl a little bit, but I'm going to just let that sit. And then I will get, I'm going to get these little, get that cleaned up first off. Put that there. And then I'm just going to blot some of this off. And I don't care how there. So I think that'll be fine. I just wanted to get the edges a little colored. And again, if this here is too, if I find it, because these index cards, they're 4x6 and they are quite thin, I will back it with a piece of, a heavier piece of cardstock to flatten it out. I'm not really worried right now about that. So I think that will give it just enough color. I'm going to take just a little bit more off on the edge here. There. That way I had a cup of coffee, which I probably shouldn't have had because I feel like I am moving 10,000 miles an hour. I don't know what I did with my ruler. All right, so I'm going to get that on there like that. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. And I'm not going to ink the edges on this at all. I don't want that. I don't want that look today. I don't want a real distressed look to this. I just want to kind of keep it clean and neat. And of course, my art glitter glue today is acting up a bit. Okay. And see, this has calmed down a little bit, but I probably will back it some. Okay, so that's on there. I'm just going to make sure that this is ready and set to go. It was giving me a little bit of a problem. And then the other thing, when I incorporate this bird, I may do a little bit of coloring on this as well. So, and these projects are supposed to be somewhat easy. If you're used to doing them. And just want to see as far as my placement. I don't know if I want to have that up, if I want to have it down. Maybe I will do a little bit of coloring on the bird. Here, so let's do, I'm going to get my other little paintbrush here that I use. And I'd like to do a little bit of green on these leaves here. And I want to get my, I don't want as much water on this as the other ones. And again, because it's watercolor, I'm not going to be too particular. I just want to get some different shades of the green on here. And I'm definitely new to watercoloring. I really should, you know, do a little bit more do some nice tutorials that I could find on YouTube. But you know, as far as for me, as far as, you know, the art world, and for me, anything kind of goes. So as long as I like it, I guess it's okay. And the same with you. I just, you know, in my other video, I just wanted to remind everybody that you do you. And if you see someone, you like their art and you can't, you know, you can't replicate it, don't worry about it. Just do what's comfortable for you. And art is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun and relaxing, and don't get all wigged out about it if it doesn't come out right, because then it's just too it, you know, it gets to be too nerve-wracking. And you know, no one should ever be discouraged when they're, you know, in their little space and they just want to get away and play with their materials. I mean, I was even thinking, you know, before I started this video, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, what if it doesn't come out right? Or what if it just, you know, I blow it? And I think, you know, if you blow it, you blow it. You just pull out another card, you pull out different ephemera, and you just start again. You have to make mistakes to learn. So, all right, so that's all I want to do on here. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a little oomph. So, let's see. So I know I want to have this bird round her shoulder here, like she's wearing it and owning it. I can actually even have it come down a little bit, come down her arm. I'll take the tail off there. And I think this might be about, I think I'll bring this up. I think this will be a good spot up around here. I'm going to take this one piece of green leaf out. And I may even I'm going to take this green leaf out as well here. All right. So we are going to, I just want to make sure that yep, okay, I'm going to put that right up around there. Now, Amanda, she's the, if you have seen the altered playing cards that a lot of the girls did, she's the group. She's the one that brought that forward, and I'm really sorry that I didn't know about her earlier. But you know, if you're not on Facebook, you don't know. And I guess that's one reason why I signed back up. Liz, my good friend over at Buttons for Brains, she encouraged me to get back on YouTube and join some groups, and I'm glad I did. I had a mental block about Facebook, but all right, so now what I'm going to do is when I get this situated, I am going to go ahead and I think I'm going to nuzzle that bird right up next to her. But I want to, I think I'll bring it up because I want her arm. I don't want her arm kind of showing there. So I'm going to bring that bird up here like this. And then she can wear these leaves like a stole. All right, so I have that down. I'm going to clip his tail off. And we're going to attach her right out there. And the other thing I want you to be aware of, I believe I have my schedule down pretty good for posting on YouTube. I could probably make a note on that also in my description. But I post every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. So for all my viewers that are across the pond, I'm not sure, you know, where you are. You'll just have to. Sometimes I think too, I get everything up and then you can see it in the morning and you can have your coffee and watch in the morning. So it should be all set and ready for you. But Sunday nights, Tuesday night, Thursday night, I believe it is. And now with the challenge and other things I want to be doing, my videos will start to ramp up a little bit. So you should see my name and all my little thumbnails out there a little bit more. So, okay, so there we have it so far. And we better get this here glued down. All right. Now I also have a stamp I wanted to use because I thought some stamping would be fun for on here. So I have these ferns here, and I was trying to decide on a color, and I think too, because I want to keep this bright and vibrant, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with this is Lilac Posies. And this is really pretty. So I just want to see where I might want to be stamping. I think I will do this here. I'll see how that is. There we go. There. And I think I'll bring a little bit. I'm just using this little bit of a corner here. Okay. And I don't mind if there's a little bit of extra on here. I'm going to be putting some sayings, so I'm not too concerned. And if you don't, and you know, if you're stamping and you don't really, just take your little wipe and wipe off in between. All right. And then you don't have to worry about that. So I think I will do another little one over on this side. And I'd like to do maybe a little bit here. Just a little bit. Right there. There. So I think that's fun. I think that's good. I don't want to overdo it. Clean this up. Okay, I will set that aside. Okay, so I also have these fun little sayings. I thought these would be fun to use. These I stamped. These are from Red Lead Paper Works. And I stamped these with the StazOn Timber Brown. And I really like this color. It's just a little, it's not as little more muted than if I were to use the black. And on these here, I'm going to do something, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to take these, and I have a black pen, and kind of go around them. I'm nervous to do that because I don't know, I don't want to mess it up. But all right, so we have she is artful, she has courage, she is brave, joyful. I think we're going to do she is lovely. I think we're going to do the she is lovely. Okay. And I'm going to put that right. I'm going to put that right there. And put that there. And I may put one more. And I may not. I may just leave it like that. The other thing, I really like this Park and Shop. I really would love to use that, but I think I'll save that for another, day. So I think I will, I think I'll still put that there. I think you'll see it better there. And I think I will be brave and trace around these with my black marker. I think I will be brave. I have a very thin tip marker that I took out. All right, there's my roller. Where's my marker? I may have to grab another one. I may have to grab another one. And this is already done in the brown, but I could always take it and add a little paste to it. All right, so that's there. All right, so and I may add just a little something up on top there. But I think instead of adding something to the top, I think I'm just going to distress around the side. I think I will do that. And then that way it will just bring out that blue. Yeah, I think that's better. It brightens it up, makes that blue stand out. And I can't find my other pen that I took out, so I think I will use this, and I'm just going to outline around here. And I'm going to do the same for down here on the Isn't She Lovely? These can stand out a little bit. There. All right. So that is my first challenge with Amanda and the group. I'll just move everything off of here. And I think that's a cute little paper doll index card. And we're going to be making 6 of these. She's going to start out with 6. So again, if you would, check into it, and it might be kind of fun if it's something that you'd like to do. And I will post all the information under my description. And that's it for today, my friend. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'd love to hear your comments, and I will see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.